Before you fall for her smile, before you get lost in her eyes, pause. There's something you must know before you meet her. Miss this, and you're setting yourself up for heartbreak. Understand this, and you'll unlock a relationship that doesn't just feel good but builds your character. Brief story of a man who rushed into love and lost himself, contrasting with someone who embraced Stoic wisdom to grow both in love and life. Emotional triggers: fear of making irreversible mistakes, excitement about building a meaningful connection. Pattern interrupt: ever felt like your heart's GPS is stuck on recalculating? Let's fix that. Control and acceptance. Explain Epictetus principle: focus on what you can control, your actions, thoughts, and let go of what you cannot, her feelings, external circumstances. Real life example: trying to change a partner versus inspiring change through example. But control is just the start, there's something even deeper we need to confront. Love without neediness. Discuss Marcus Aurelius' advice on self-sufficiency and how neediness kills respect in relationships. Emotional trigger: fear of being abandoned versus the excitement of being the kind of man she chooses to be with. Pattern interrupt: quick question, are you looking for a partner or a therapist? Be honest. The illusion of perfection. Address the trap of idealizing someone and the Stoic principle of embracing flaws. Story of someone who chased perfection and ended up disappointed. Transition: so, now you know she's not perfect. But how do you handle those imperfections without losing your cool? Emotional triggers. Explore Seneca's teachings on managing emotions, especially in the face of conflict. Practical tip: pause before reacting to anything emotionally charged. Pattern interrupt: ever had an argument so bad you started Googling how to disappear without a trace? Let's make sure that never happens again. Building on virtue. The importance of aligning with shared values over surface-level compatibility. Emotional trigger: the fear of wasting time on the wrong person versus the excitement of building something that lasts. But even with the right values, love isn't guaranteed. Here's where most men stumble. Detachment and love. Discuss the paradox of loving deeply while remaining detached, non-attachment versus apathy. Emotional trigger: urgency to learn how to love without losing oneself. Story of a man who held on too tightly and lost everything. Pattern interrupt: would you rather hold sand in your hand or let it slip away? Let's talk about the right grip. The bigger picture. Tie relationships to a broader Stoic goal: self-mastery and inner peace. Emphasize that love is a test, not the endgame. See why it all matters. Imagine a relationship where you feel calm, in control, and fulfilled. Now imagine the opposite. The choice is yours, but it starts with what you do next. Segue to the video on the power of compounding. This is just one step in mastering your emotions and decisions. Imagine applying this same Stoic principle to your growth, mentally, financially, emotionally. Click here to watch my next video on the power of compounding and see how small, consistent actions can lead to massive transformation.